Hello students, welcome to Biology with MJ. Today we are going to study about the topic taxonomic categories from the chapter Living World. Before beginning the video, do follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Telegram, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so let us begin the lecture. So what are taxonomic categories? We have already studied that we group organisms on the basis of certain similarities and dissimilarities into various groups, and these groups are known as categories. Okay, if we talk in terms of taxonomic arrangement, we call these categories as taxonomic categories. So classification is not a single step process, okay, but it involves a hierarchy of steps. Classification cannot be done in just a single step. Various steps have to be considered while classifying organisms, and each step represents a rank or a category. Okay, all the taxonomic categories together constitute the taxonomic hierarchy. Now I told you that classification is not a single step process, it involves a hierarchy of steps. Okay, so these steps, each of these steps are called a rank, or we can call it as a category. And what are these steps, you must be wondering. So as you can see in this picture, all of these steps are representing a hierarchy, okay, a taxonomic hierarchy. So this hierarchy is made up of various categories. Each of these terms is representing a category, a taxonomic category, and these categories are together making up what? These are making up taxonomic hierarchy, because a hierarchy comprises of a series of steps, and we can call category as a rank as well. ठीक है, we can call it as a category, a rank, a level. Okay, so each category represents a unit of classification. हर एक category जो है, it will represent a unit of classification, be it family, genus or species. Each category will represent a unit of classification. This is also a unit of classification. This is also a unit of classification, and these units are making up what? Taxonomic hierarchy. So each category referred to as a unit of classification represents a rank. As I already told you, category को हम rank भी बोल सकते हैं, and it is commonly termed as taxon. Okay, इसको हम taxon भी बोल सकते हैं. But there is one difference between a taxon and a category. So these terms are known as categories, but taxon comprises of a real group of organisms. Okay, so for example, if we take the example of a species considering Mangifera indica, ठीक है, this is a species. Now this species is representing a taxon. This is also a taxon. Okay, so Mangifera indica is a taxon, but this taxon is representing what? A species. Okay, so the title that we give to the group in which we are placing a particular taxon is known as a category. So species is a category. Okay, it is just a rank, a title to the taxon that we are giving. But the taxon is Mangifera indica, because taxon comprises of a real group of organisms, and category is just the name of that level in which the taxon is being placed. Okay, now taxonomic categories ka, if we talk about example, you can consider these group of insects. These group of insects, so insects are what? Insects, all the insects have certain features in common. That is why we have placed them in a group called insects. So सभी insects के पास क्या होंगे? 3 pair of jointed legs होंगे. Okay, chitinous exoskeleton होगा. 2 antennas होंगे. Okay, so ये जो characters हैं वो सभी insects में common होंगे. So we have placed the organisms having these similarities in a group which we can call as insects. And what do they represent? A taxon. And a taxon is placed in a category. Okay, basically a taxon is representing a category only. Okay, but insects है तो हमने taxon बोला because टैक्सॉन को हम उसी ग्रुप ऑफ ऑर्गेनिजम्स को, एक रियल ग्रुप ऑफ ऑर्गेनिजम्स को a taxon is representing, whereas a category is the level at which that taxa is present. Okay, so all the insects have 3 pairs of jointed legs, and these insects all have certain features in common. This is how we have made a taxonomic category which is known as insects, the taxon which is known as insects. Okay, so how do we place an organism into various categories, now you may ask. So जैसा कि I have already told, we have to study certain similarities and dissimilarities among the organisms. Okay, उसके लिए similarities and dissimilarities study करने के लिए we have to study about their characters. Okay, of an individual, of a group of organisms, we need to study about the characters. Okay, so after studying their characters, we would identify, okay, these organisms have certain characters in common. Okay, these have more characters in common. These organisms have less characters in common. So the organisms which have more characters in common, or I can say which have more similarities in common, we create a group out of them. Okay, basically we are putting them into a category. We are making a taxon out of them, and that taxon is representing a unit of classification. Okay, and this classification is happening at several steps. As I told you, so species है, genus है, family, order, class, phylum or division, kingdom. These are the various taxonomic categories. So classification is happening at various levels. So identifying similarities and dissimilarities among individuals of the same kind of organisms as well as other kinds of organisms. इनमें similarities and dissimilarity identify करेंगे जो हम similar kinds of organisms में and other kinds of organisms में, उस basis पे we can put organisms into various categories. Okay, simple है ना? We have to study their characters, फिर हम relate करेंगे कौन से ज़्यादा similar है, कौन से कम similar है, फिर हम उनकी categories बनाएंगे, जो ज़्यादा similar है उनको हम साथ में रखेंगे, जो कम similar है उनको हम साथ में नहीं रखेंगे. Okay? Now, we will study about each taxonomic category starting from the species. Okay? We will go in the ascending order because the species is the most basic unit of the taxonomic hierarchy. Okay? The lowermost unit. Okay, it is the group of individuals sharing a common gene pool. What is species? Group of species represents a group of individuals that shares a common gene pool arising from a common ancestor, and those organisms or individuals can interbreed to produce a fertile offspring. Species क्या होते हैं? Species represent a group of individuals, and those individuals would be related to each other. Okay, they will have a common gene pool. All of those individuals would have arisen from a common ancestor. Okay, they would look fundamentally similar. Fundamental similarities they would share. Okay, that means fundamental similarities they would share. That means that they would be morphologically similar to each other. Okay, fundamentally in the basic characteristics, basic makeup, they would be similar to each other. Their genetic makeup would be similar. Okay, now they would be arising from a common ancestor. That is why it is being said that they have a common gene pool. Okay, and those individuals can interbreed with each other. Okay, they can reproduce with each other in order to produce an offspring which is fertile. Okay, that means that the offspring can further reproduce with other members of the same species in order to produce their progeny, which should also be fertile. Okay, now if we made a horse and donkey, which are two different species, they would produce an offspring which is known as a mule, and which is what? Which is infertile. Okay, so it is very important for the individuals to be classified as same species that they produce an offspring which is fertile. Otherwise horse और donkey भी तो mate कर पा रहे हैं पर उनका offspring तो fertile नहीं है ना. तो offspring का fertile होना बहुत जरूरी है in order to call the individuals that they are belonging to the same species. हम बोल पाए कि वो same species को belong कर रहे हैं, उसके लिए उनका reproduce करके एक fertile offspring का produce करना बहुत जरूरी है. So examples देख लेते हैं species के. Mangifera indica. Mangifera is representing what? A genus. and indica is representing the specific epithet. Now, a very important piece of knowledge that I want to give you all at this point, which is indica. Students often confuse this. They think that indica is representing the species. No, Mangifera indica in its totality. When we say Mangifera indica represents species. Okay, both the genus and specific epithet are together representing this species. The specific epithet is the second component. It is not representing the species. Both genus and specific epithet are representing this species. Okay, this is just a specific epithet and this is just the genus, but together they represent the species. Now, what are the other species? Solanum tuberosum, Solanum nigrum, Solanum melongena. Now, this genera, among all these species, what is common? The genera is common. Okay. Similarly, Panthera leo, Panthera tigris. Panthera leo is what? Lion. Panthera tigris is tiger. Okay. So these are the examples of different species. Okay. Solanum tuberosum and Solanum nigrum, Solanum melongena, Panthera leo, Panthera tigris. Now, lion and tiger, if they mate with each other, they would produce an organism which is called as a liger. Okay, and naturally they won't interbreed with each other. They have to be interbred artificially. So the liger is what? It is infertile. So that is why lion and tiger are separate species. Panthera leo and Panthera tigris are different species. They cannot interbreed to produce a fertile offspring. Okay, so this was about species. Now coming to genus. What is genus? Genus comprises of a group of related species. Okay, now we are going upwards. We are going up in the hierarchy. We started off with the species. Now we are moving in the ascending order. Now we are moving towards genus. Okay, we are moving towards genus now. Now genus comprises of a group of related species. Okay, for example, consider the genus Solanum. It comprises of potato, brinjal. These are related species. They share certain characters in common. Okay, certain similarities they share. In Panthera, lion, leopard and tiger, these are the different species. Panthera leo is lion, Panthera pardus is leopard and Panthera tigris is tiger. So all of these species share certain characters in common and hence they are put together in the same genera. Okay. Now, human beings are Homo sapiens. They are put in the genera Homo. Okay. Ginkgo biloba. It is put in the genera Ginkgo. Now you must be wondering that here more than one species are present in a genera, but in these genera only one species is present. Why is it so? So the genera in which more than one species are present are known as polytypic. Okay, these are known as polytypic genera, whereas the genera in which only a single species is present are known as monotypic genus. Okay. Now, what about the rest of the species in these genera? The rest of the species got extinct. So, only one living species is present in such genera, and such genera are known as monotypic genera, whereas polytypic genera are those genera in which more than one living species are present, multiple living species are present. Okay. Now, coming to family. So, family represents what? Family represents group of related genera. Okay. Now we talked about genera here. Now group of related genera is family. Okay. Group of related species was genus. Now we are moving upwards the taxonomic hierarchy. The group of related genera represents family. Okay. For example, Solanaceae is a family. Felidae is a family. In Solanaceae, the related genera are Solanum, Petunia, Datura, whereas in Felidae, the genera are Panthera, Felis. Now, Panthera includes lion, leopard, tiger. These are the species that come under the genus Panthera, whereas Felis includes cats. Now, families जो होती है ना, they are characterized on the basis of both vegetative and reproductive characters if we talk about plants. Okay? So, Solanum, Petunia and Datura में certain morphological, certain vegetative and reproductive characters हैं which they share. Okay? And on the basis of those, they are put together in a common family, that is Solanaceae. Okay? अब फेलिडे की बात करें तो इसमें पैंथेरा को भी हम पुट कर रहे हैं, फीलिस को भी पुट कर रहे हैं. दीज टू जेनेरा ऑल्सो शेयर सर्टेन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स जिनके बेसिस पे हमने इनको फैमिली, एक कॉमन फैमिली में प्लेस कर दिया है. ओके, अब कैनिडे जो है फैमिली, उसमें आते हैं हमारे डॉग्स. ओके, वी कैन नॉट प्लेस कैट्स एंड डॉग्स इन द सेम फैमिली, दे आर प्लेस्ड इन डिफरेंट फैमिलीज. ओके, बिकॉज इनमें डिसिमिलैरिटीज हैं, इनमें इतनी सिमिलैरिटीज नहीं है कि हम इनको एक कॉमन फैमिली में पुट कर दें. नाउ कमिंग टू ऑर्डर, नाउ वी आर फर्दर मूविंग अप द हायरार्की. सो ग्रुप ऑफ रिलेटेड फैमिलीज आर पुट टुगेदर इन अ कॉमन ऑर्डर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल पोलीमोनियल्स में आ गए हमारे कॉन्वोल्वुलेसी, सोलनेसी. इन कार्निवोरा फेलिडे आ गया, कैनिडे आ गया. ओके, दीज आर रिलेटेड फैमिलीज, दे शेयर. सो अभी तक तो हमने मॉर्फोलॉजिकल कैरेक्टर, हमने सर्टेन कैरेक्टर्स देखे थे जो कि दी ग्रुप्स ऑफ ऑर्गेनिजम्स वर शेयरिंग. बट जब हम हायर टैक्सोनॉमिक कैटेगरीज पे आते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑर्डर, तो हम एग्रीगेट्स ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स देखते हैं, बिकॉज फैमिली में तो बहुत सारे ऑर्गेनिजम्स आ गए. ओके, सो अब हम एग्रीगेट्स ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स देखेंगे, ग्रुप्स ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स देखेंगे. तो कॉन्वोल्वुलेसी, सोलनेसी जो दो फैमिलीज हैं, इनमें जो कैरेक्टर्स हैं वो कुछ अब आपको मिलेंगे कि सिमिलर हैं इन दोनों फैमिलीज में. दैट इज व्हाई दे आर पुट टुगेदर इन अ कॉमन ऑर्डर पॉलीमोनियल. सिमिलरली कार्निवोरा में हमारे फेलिडे फैमिली भी आ गई, कैनिडे फैमिली भी आ गई, बिकॉज इनमें कुछ कैरेक्टर्स हैं जो कि कॉमन है. फेलिडे में हमारी कैट्स आ गई, कैनिडे में हमारे डॉग भी आ गए, जैकल भी आ गए. ओके, वुल्फ भी आ गया. सो अभी तक तो हमने इनको डिफरेंट फैमिली में रखा था, कैट्स एंड डॉग्स को, बट यहाँ पे हमने इनको सेम ऑर्डर में रख दिया बिकॉज इनमें कुछ कैरेक्टर्स, अब क्योंकि हम हायरार्की में ऊपर बढ़ रहे हैं तो अब सिमिलैरिटीज कम होती जा रही हैं. सो नाउ वी आर प्लेसिंग देम इन अ कॉमन टैक्सॉन विच इज ऑर्डर. ओके, विच इज कार्निवोरा. ओके, दीज आर ऑल कार्निवोर्स. ओके, दे फीड ऑन, they eat the flesh of other organisms. Okay, they eat other animals. Now coming to class. So group of related orders is what? It is class. Okay, related orders जो होंगे उनको अब हम क्लास में पुट कर देंगे, वो orders जिनमें कुछ सबको similarities देखने को मिलेंगी. For example, order class Mammalia में we are putting Primata order and Carnivora order both. Primata order comprises of monkey, gibbon, gorilla, and Carnivora order is comprising of tiger, cat and dog. Okay, now if we talk about plants के क्लास की हम बात करें तो डाइकोटिलिडनी एक क्लास है हमारे पास प्लांट्स की, एक क्लास मोनोकोटिलिडनी है. डाइकोटिलिडनी में फॉर एग्जाम्पल सैपिंडेल्स ऑर्डर को हम प्लेस करते हैं. ओके, पॉलीमोनियल्स ऑर्डर को प्लेस करते हैं. मोनोकोटिलिडनी फैमिली में वी आर प्लेसिंग लिलिएल्स, पोएल्स. So these two orders are placed in monocotyledony. More orders are also placed in monocotyledony, and in dicotyledony we are placing the orders sapindales and polymonials. Okay? ये एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे मैंने दो आपको ऑर्डर्स के एग्जाम्पल दे दिए हैं, जबकि और भी ऑर्डर्स हैं जो कि डाइकोटिलिडनी क्लास में प्लेस कर दिए जाते हैं, एंड मोनोकोटिलिडनी क्लास में भी लिलियल्स पोएल्स के साथ और भी ऑर्डर्स हैं जो कि प्लेस किए जाते हैं. ओके, सो क्लास क्या होता है हमारा? बेसिकली ग्रुप ऑफ रिलेटेड ऑर्डर्स. ओके, नाउ फाइलम और डिवीजन. Now you must be wondering what is phylum and why are we using these two terms. So phylum जो होता है वो हम animals के केस में यूज करते हैं, ओके, एंड डिविजन जो होता है वो हम प्लांट्स के केस में यूज करते हैं, ओके। नाउ इससे कंफ्यूजन हो सकता है आपको कि फाइलम इज बिगिनिंग विद द पी, सो आप यू नो सबकॉन्शियसली सोचोगे कि अच्छा पी से फाइलम है तो पी से प्लांट्स होगा। नहीं, ये ऑपोजिट है। फाइलम इज यूज्ड फॉर एनिमल्स एंड डिविजन इज यूज्ड फॉर प्लांट्स, ओके। सो व्हाट इज फाइलम और डिविजन? दे रिप्रेजेंट ग्रुप ऑफ रिलेटेड क्लासेस, ओके। फॉर एग्जाम्पल एनिमल्स की केस में हम बात करें तो फाइलम कॉर्डेटा, okay, it comprises of classes comprising animals like fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds along with mammals, okay। इन सब organisms में, इन सब animals में की classes में क्या common है? Presence of a notochord and a dorsal hollow neural system, okay। So these classes have this character in common, okay, and that is why they are placed in the phylum Chordata. Now अगर हम डिविजन की बात करें इन केस ऑफ प्लांट्स, प्लांट्स में वेरियस डिविजन्स आर प्रेजेंट। डिविजन एंजियोस्पर्मी, जिम्नोस्पर्मी, ब्रायोफाइटा, थैलोफाइटा, ओके। सो दीज आर द वेरियस डिविजन्स प्रेजेंट इन द केस ऑफ प्लांट्स, ओके, एंड ईच डिविजन will comprise of related classes. Now coming to the topmost level of the taxonomic hierarchy, which is kingdom. So kingdom will comprise of group of related phyla in case of animals, and in case of plants it will comprise of group of related divisions, okay। So all the animals are placed together in what? They are placed together in kingdom Animalia. सभी एनिमल्स को हम किंगडम एनिमेलिया में प्लेस कर देते हैं, ओके। एंड सभी जो प्लांट्स हैं उनको हम कौन से किंगडम में रखते हैं? किंगडम प्लांटे में रखते हैं, ओके। ऐसे ही और भी किंगडम्स होते हैं, ओके। किंगडम हमारा हो गया मोनेरा, प्रोटिस्टा, फंजाई, प्लांटे, एनिमेलिया। दीज आर द 5 kingdoms as per the 5 kingdom classification, okay, and each kingdom comprises of group of related phyla, okay। In case of animals and in case of plants we call it as group of related divisions, okay। now species के केस में ये जो definition था ना, this definition represents what? Biological species concept. I forgot to mention this beforehand. This is biological species concept. It was given by the scientist Ernst Mayr, okay। So please note, this is a very important point. Now we are done with all the taxonomic categories in the taxonomic hierarchy. So as you can see, species, ये example हमें दे रखा है टाइगर का, okay। So as you can see, हमारा species है, फिर genus है, फिर family है, फिर order है, फिर class है, phylum है, then kingdom है। So जैसे जैसे we are moving up the hierarchy, the number of common characters are decreasing, okay। So species के level पे जो भी individuals present होंगे उनमें बहुत ज्यादा similarity देखने को मिलेगी। फिर we move towards genus, the organisms, the species present in the genera will have, okay, common characters. They will also have similarities, but the number of similarities which the members of genus would share would be lesser as compared to the number of similarities that the members of species will share, okay। Similarly family पे हम जाएंगे तो number of common characters जो कि family के members share कर रहे हैं वो कम हो जाएंगे। फिर order पे जाएंगे और कम हो जाएंगे, class में जाएंगे और कम हो जाएंगे, फैमिली phylum पे जाएंगे और कम हो जाएंगे, kingdom में जो होगा सबसे कम similarity मिलेगी हमें kingdom के members में, okay। So higher the category, greater is the difficulty of determining the relationship to other taxa at the same level, okay। Hence the problem of classification becomes more complex, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे कैटेगरी हायर होती रहेगी हमें डिफिकल्टी होगी रिलेशनशिप डिटरमाइन करने में टू अदर टैक्सा दैट आर प्रेजेंट एट द सेम लेवल, ठीक है। क्योंकि फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आप किंगडम को ही कंसिडर कर लो तो किंगडम एनिमेलिया है, एक किंगडम प्लांटे होता है. Okay, now these two are present at the same level. These two taxa are present at the same level, but it is difficult to determine the relationship between them. क्योंकि इनमें number of similarities ही इतनी कम है, right? So number of similarities क्यों कम है? Because category बहुत high हो गई है. So higher the category, greater is the difficulty in determining the relationship to other taxa which are present at the same level. ठीक है? नाउ मैमेलिया पे, कार्निवोरा पे फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम आए तो कार्निवोरा में हमारे कैट्स एंड डॉग्स दोनों आते हैं, राइट? कैट्स एंड डॉग्स दोनों आते हैं. फैमिली हमारी फेलिडे भी आती है, टू विच कैट्स बिलोंग, एंड कैनिडी भी आती है, टू विच डॉग्स बिलोंग. नाउ एनिमल्स एंड किंगडम एनिमेलिया और प्लांटे में हमें रिलेशनशिप डिटरमाइन करना मुश्किल है, बट इनमें इतना मुश्किल नहीं है, बिकॉज इनमें जो नंबर ऑफ सिमिलैरिटीज होंगी वो ज्यादा होंगी एज कंपेयर टू अगर हम इन दोनों ग्रुप्स को कंपेयर करने लगे, राइट? सो कैटेगरी इंक्रीज होगी उतना ज्यादा हमें डिफिकल्टी होगा सिमिलैरिटीज और रिलेशनशिप डिटरमाइन करने में बिटवीन द टैक्सा विच आर प्रेजेंट एट द सेम लेवल. ओके, नाउ moving forward, this is the table from NCERT. It is very very important to remember this table. So यहाँ पे हमें दो एग्जाम्पल्स दे रखे हैं फ्रॉम किंगडम एनिमेलिया एंड टू एग्जाम्पल्स फ्रॉम किंगडम प्लांटे. ओके, स्टार्टिंग विद द स्पीशीज. बायोलॉजिकल नेम लिखा है, हम इसको स्पीशीज भी बोल सकते हैं बिकॉज इट इज कंप्राइजिंग ऑफ बोथ द जेनरा एंड द स्पेसिफिक एपिथेट. ओके, सो होमो सेपियंस बिलोंग्स टू द जीनस होमो, फैमिली होमिनिडी, ऑर्डर प्राइमेटा, class Mammalia, phylum or phylum Chordata. Okay, similarly for Musa domestica, genus is Musa, family Mucidae, order Diptera, class Insecta, and phylum Arthropoda. Mango, Mangifera indica, genus Mangifera, family Anacardiaceae, order Sapindales, class Dicotyledone, phylum नहीं होगा बोलेंगे, यहाँ पे हम डिविजन बोलेंगे, डिविजन Angiosperm. Then Triticum aestivum, genus Triticum, family Poaceae, order Poales, class Monocotyledone, and then again division Angiosperm. Okay, you have to remember this table. Now coming to questions. Okay, a group of plants with similar traits, focus here, similar traits of any rank is it a species, is it a genus, is it a order, or is it a taxon? It is a taxon. Now species, genus और order है, ये तो खुद ही taxon represent कर रहे हैं, but खुद ही groups of organisms represent कर रहे हैं जो कि similarities share करते हैं, right? तो ये जो तीनों है खुद ही आपस में, इनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? taxon ही तो बोलते हैं. So a group of plants की अगर हम बात करें which share similar traits, जो आपस में related है, अब इनमें से किसी भी rank के हो वो चाहे, हम उनको बोलेंगे क्या? taxon ही तो बोलेंगे. So the correct answer is option number D, taxon. Now family जो है it is placed between order and genus, genus and species, class and order या phylum and class. तो हमारी taxonomic hierarchy क्या है? Kingdom, division या phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. यही तो है हमारी taxonomic hierarchy. Okay, ascending order में देखें तो species से begin कर सकते हैं हम. तो family हमें कहाँ पे place करते हैं? Order and genus के बीच में. We are placing the family in between order and genus. So the correct answer is option number A. Family is placed between order and genus. Okay, option number B, C, and D are incorrect. Which one of the following belongs to the family Mucidae? We just studied that housefly belongs to the family Mucidae. Okay, so the correct answer is option number B, housefly. Okay, this question came in NEET 2021 very recently, so it is an important question. So that was all students for today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, you know the drill. Do like this video, share it with your friends, and definitely do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you subscribe to my channel, if you show support, that will further motivate me to produce more content. So thank you very much students. See you next time. Bye bye.